What's up, YouTube gang? Welcome back, guys. So for the most part, I'm gonna give you guys a good like aerial view of what I'm doing here. For the most part, we're doing a rotor, brake pad, and strut, well, coilover adjustment today. That reminded me, I gotta go get my tape measure. For the most part, I'm gonna give you guys a full aerial view of what I got going on here. That way you can see exactly what's going on. All right. So for the most part, I got all my tools here, impact gun. I got all the stuff I'm gonna need. I got that Lucas red and tacky is for my struts. I'm gonna grease that up. Brake cleaner, as you know, whatever. The piston, that's the thing. That thing right here is what you use to move the piston down. I'm gonna spray my brake calipers that color. It's like a copper color, a chrome copper, whatever they want to call it. And then I also got some gloves. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of using my hands whenever I'm doing brake jobs on my car. So just to give you guys a little rundown, of what I got going on here, I got Duralast gold brake rotors. I've been searching for a couple months too as well to replace these bad boys. I don't have horrible rotors and brake on there right now. I don't get bad rust. I mean, as you can tell, you know, it rusts a little bit. I mean, it's a brake rotor, it's gonna rust. For the most part, these are pretty good. However, long story short, a couple months ago, I hit this front side of my car on a curb really bad and damaged. I want to say I damaged the rotor and the brake kit. We're gonna get to that in the video later on in the video. But as well, here are the wheels. These are the wheels that I have in my car. I know I didn't get to give you a full rundown on it. I am running Lexani wheels, as you can see. Not the best wheels, super noisy, but for the most part they're grippy. They're nice in the rain. I haven't tested them in the summertime yet. But the only thing I have to say about these Lexani wheels are that they're super noisy. Definitely gonna go ahead and lube down. Well, I'm probably gonna wipe it down because it's dirty as hell. I'm gonna wipe it down, but I'm gonna go ahead and lube my coilovers here, and they are by Tane, however you want to say it. Not a super expensive, crazy brand. I didn't go all out. I just wanted something that's durable, something that, you know, that's better than the OEM, which definitely is. This thing is amazing. If I can recommend coilovers for anybody that you want something that's just, it gets to the point, does the job, definitely recommend these Tine coilovers, Sports Advanced Z. They're definitely recommended. Just a quick tit for tat. I learned this a while back. I know you saw me. I bought the piston compressor tool. However, I learned this a while back, and this is if it doesn't work for, because some cars it works for and some cars it doesn't. You can actually stick your screwdriver. A lot of you guys probably already know this. You can stick your screwdriver down at the gap where you can tell how much brake you have left. You can stick your screwdriver into it at this angle as deep as you can and pull. You're gonna pull towards your body like this, okay? And what that does is it compresses. If you look, what happens is basically once you stick your screwdriver in here and you find a good spot and you pull back, you see how the piston moves forward like that? You see up here? That's right here. See how it moves forward? So what that does is it pushes the piston, which is down back in here, down, so you're able to make it loose. And what that does is it gives you a better chance to unnut this bolt without damaging your pin, okay? Because this pin goes in and out. You're not gonna damage it, but you just don't want to sit here and twist this while you're twisting this. It's just gonna be a consistent twist. You're not gonna get any movement out of this bolt if this one is continuously spinning. Or you can just get a wrench, put it on here, and then unbolt that, but that's too much. So I just like to just take the pressure off the pin itself and then bolt it out. Comes out pretty easy. Just a quick tit for Alright, there goes the big boy. Yeah, everyone that has one of these, you know you gotta have one of these. You work on cars, you gotta own one of these. It's almost like you have to. Alright, cool, let's try this. And that worked. Yes, I just needed more leverage. There we go. One's loose. Get the other one now. And the reason why I can't use my impact wrench is because it will not fit. It would not fit in between here. Like I tried. There we go. All right, those are loose now. Yeah, I tried using my impact wrench, but it won't fit back here. So I had to resort to using these. Now I could take the big boy off, put him down, go back to the little boy, and loosen them all up. Up, there he goes. Super simple, guys. Anyone can do this in their sleep. Definitely recommend working on your own car, man, because when you take it to a shop, you never know what they don't and what they did do, you know, because, I mean, unless you take it to a shop where you trust the people who work there, because for the most part, I don't know, man. Unless you have a trusted guy that can work on your car while you're looking, you definitely recommend doing that. It's just better, man, for the most part. I wish I had my impact wrench for back here. I want to get one of those little those screwdriver handyman wrenches, the one that you could put in any place, so you just press the button on the side and like it twists. I want to get one of those. Definitely on the bucket list to own. Definitely on the bucket list to own. Not a bucket list, but you get what I'm saying. You work on cars, you know what I'm talking about, man. This should not take that long, but it did, so whatever. Voila, boom. Now your whole brake is gone. No more brakes on the car. So don't go driving without these, because you won't make it too far. All right, guys. Next step, taking off the actual rotor. Definitely gonna give you a front view of that. But while we come back to this one later, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this other side completely and then move back over here. See you guys in a time lapse. And of course, I did not put it, dude, whenever you're working on cars, nothing ever goes as planned. Dude, nothing. So I got one out, right? It's out. And then this one right here, I had to stop. I did like 2 presses on the gun. I did like literally like 2 little presses, and it started, because I mean it's an impact, so it's super powerful, but it started to strip it, okay? Just a little bit. I can still get it, but what I'm gonna do is old-fashioned style, not really old-fashioned, but we're gonna take a hammer and we're gonna knock exactly where that screw is, and it's just to loosen up anything that's stopping it. You wanna be careful because you don't wanna damage anything as well. Wish me luck. Hope I can get this out without any other problems. That way I can pop these off, pop the new ones on, see how they look, and I'm probably gonna start spraying when I put the new ones on, put the new rotors on. I'm probably gonna go ahead and start spraying, spray painting these. That way they can dry as I'm working on putting back everything on these bad boys, because I'm probably gonna take some brake cleaner to them because they're pretty dirty, as you can tell. Clean them up and then get the new slide pins put in. Can't even focus the damn camera. Get the new slide pin put in here because these are pretty beat up as well. Once I get those put in, while that's doing, I'm gonna try and spray paint this as well because this has to be spray painted. So a lot to do. We're gonna go ahead and try and get it done all in a good time. But for the most part, right now my problem is this bolt, and we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get it out. I know I can get it out. It's just a matter of I didn't want to try and strip anything. This side came out super smooth, super easy. There's nothing holding in the rotor at this point. I'm just gonna get a hammer, the same hammer I had, and I'm gonna knock it up. I might can do it with my hand. Yeah, it's coming loose. For the most part, just wanna come in here. I'm gonna get my brake cleaner. We're gonna clean all this corrosion up that you see here. Clean all it up. Just make sure everything's sprayed down nicely. Once that's done, then we can focus more on putting these away. These are great brakes. Don't get me wrong. They're not bad, but I just know that they're not bad brakes. I don't wanna go against them. I forgot the name of the brand of it, but for the most part, they did the job. They did the job, and they lasted the time they're supposed to last. Pardon me while I try to get this box open because the tape's on it. yeah, we're gonna have to do an unboxing of this bad boy because it doesn't want to open up. All right, there we go. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. That was super corny. Don't mind me. All right, cool. Let's grab it. All right, so this is what the new ones look like. We can go ahead and put it on and see what it looks like on the car. Oh man, that's gonna look sick. The black with the black, and then I'm gonna have the. Remember, I'm spray painting the calipers, that copper, silver, chrome color, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, man, it's gonna look sick, guys. It's gonna look so sick. Let me open it up a little bit more so we can see more details. Look at it. Now respect it. Yeah, man, go pick up your Duralast Gold, man. Not bad, actually, not bad. This stuff is gonna go away, obviously, from the brakes pad hitting it. It's gonna get silver, but the rest of it's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. So for the most part, go ahead and pick up your Duralast Gold Rotors, man. Try them out. Let me know what you think. I would definitely probably be doing a review on these as well. These did the time. They are good. Not bad for a $200 braking kit. Yes, I did pay $200 for these. It was like $230, I remember. And it came with, of course, it came with the brakes for it, specifically for it. There's no brand name on it, so I can't really tell you what brand name it is. But I did buy a kit. There was a whole kit that came with this, and I installed it. They did the time, they lasted, but I mean, granted, they're not done. The reason why I'm doing this brake change, like I said, I damaged my front, and later, we'll probably see later, I damaged my front rotor. I know for a fact, either my rotor or the hub assembly I damaged. So I'm gonna get this back done. That's why I wanted to focus on the back, get the back done first, and that way I can just focus my attention on the front later. Possibly I damaged the hub, or if I didn't damage the hub, I damaged the rotor because it was rubbing on the bottom piece of this. So in my mind, I'm saying, okay, if the rotor was rubbing on this, that means the rotor got bent in and damaged itself, basically, off of. Anyways, long story short, I'll show you some more about what's going on in the front. There's some crazy stuff going on in the front, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the back for now. I'm still working on getting this bolt out. I'm really trying not to strip it. I'm really working on trying to get this bolt out. So I've been knocking on it for a little bit, hoping it'll come loose soon. That way I can take the screwdriver to it like this. I'm gonna put it in a little crease, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hammer down, hoping it will come loose. And yeah, of course I'm gonna hold this because now this can spin. So this should be easy though, no problem. All right, guys, update. Guess what? It's not stripped, and I got it out. Another thing to do, whenever you do stuff like this, definitely go ahead and get rid of it. So what I'm gonna do, my next time when I'm off and I have some time, I'll definitely go ahead and replace this bolt. I'm gonna go online and find all new four, and just replace them, just because you don't want to come back up to dealing with this shit again, because I'm sorry for cursing, you just don't want to deal with this. Like a strip bolt, bro, and breaking. What I did, actually, I forgot to tell you guys, I did WD-40, let it sit for a little bit while I was spray painting. Check out these new calipers, guys. That shit looks crazy. Oh my god, that looks crazy, guys. Could you imagine that color, black wheels, and then the rest of the car? It's just gonna look insane. Like, it's literally gonna look insane. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to find something else on the car that I can spray that color on, because that way it's like even throughout the car. Because it just looks insane. I might do the lug nuts. You think I should do the lug nuts, guys? Instead of having them chrome, spray paint them that crazy color. That way it matches the brake. Guys, that's gonna look crazy. My goal was to find a color to match this orange, but they didn't have any VHT engine or spray paint, you know, that can withstand the heat of a braking in this specific orange. because that was my goal, was to make this orange like that and have it all the way around the car. But I found this super awesome, as you can tell. I mean, it's still orange, but it's not fully. It's like a copper slash metallic slash red slash whatever. It's dope as hell. So definitely getting those done, finished up soon. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this side off right now. As we're speaking, I'm gonna go ahead and put this bolt on the tire. Next tip for Tad, whenever you're working on cars, always find a place to put all your bolts. I do mine like this. Whenever I have the wheel sit down, I put my lug nuts inside of it, and I just put the bolts for everything in order. That way I don't lose anything, because losing a bolt while you're working on a car, man, trust me, these are things I've learned throughout the years of working on my own cars. Did you just learn to just make sure like everything's like organized? Because I'm telling you, if you're not organized when you're working on your car, you can be working on your car for fucking, sorry again for cursing, for decades. And we don't want that. For days at the time. Alright, so both these, I'm finally at the point now where I can vlog it and I can actually give people insight. It's a good feeling. And this just comes with years of experience of working on cars. So both these are done. We're gonna go ahead and get some, I sprayed this side down with brake dust. You can tell it's a little bit cleaner. I'm gonna go ahead and knock that side out with some brake dust. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and throw on our, it's way over there, guys. We're gonna throw on our rear rotors, get them bolted back on, and then finish spraying these. Because remember, I still have to get these. This is the difficult one. I still have to spray paint these on both sides. I was thinking about taking the brake off, but I don't want to deal with. I just don't want to deal with. I don't have a clamper to clamp it. I don't know. I don't want to deal with brake juice flying everywhere. I don't have time for that shit. So I'm just gonna come back here. I'm gonna get a cardboard box. I'm gonna put it in the back, and I'm just gonna put this like this, and I'm just gonna spray it. Just touch it up. Really, what I need to spray is just the front here. But I'm just gonna touch the whole thing up like I did this one in the past. I bet you can't tell. I spray painted this one black. You know, I didn't get every angle, but for the most part, everything was. It was a good hit. You know. Like I got it, and there was no spray paint all over. There's no black spray paint all over back here. I kept it nice, clean. When I do stuff, I do it pretty well. I'm not trying to say I'm the best, but yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this dirty shit cleaned up. This thing spins normally. Check out, make sure all your bolts and nuts are all good. Make sure nothing is stripped. Yeah, go ahead and get these cleaned up with some rust. A rust brush. Basically what you do is you get the rust brush, you just come and brush all these fucking rust. God, I keep cussing. I gotta stop cussing on this channel. Get all this dust out of here and rust out of here and make sure everything is clean. That way when you install the new rotor, everything is kosher. Cool? See how she looks. Alright, so one side's done, on to the next. Alright, so we'll go ahead and slide this on. Yeah. Okay, let's find the holes. Well, I'm good at that. Alright, there we go. Now I found the hole. Alright guys, as you can see, I went ahead and bagged everything up that's gonna get back sprayed on. For the most part, I'm one layer down on this side. That's how I wrapped everything up. Alright, so at the moment, guys, I went ahead and dropped this bottom one. And of course, it was super hard because it already had dirt built up inside of this. As you can hear it, you hear that? It's not lube. I need to go ahead and lube this. So future reference, if I ever need to lower the car more or jack it up. Not jack it up, but you get what I'm saying. Alright guys, just to catch it back, the rain's coming down a little bit, as you can tell. Not too crazy, it's not going to stop me, but for the most part, brakes are back on, strut's adjusted. I adjusted the strut as well, so for the most part, we're pretty much done. We're going to go ahead and, well, I already lubed everything up. Everything is lubed up. The pins in here are lubed. The back side of this brake is lubed. Tighten down the bolts. The bolts on the back end are tightened down. And that's for both sides. Everything is lubed inside. Pins here. Rotor's looking good. No scratches, no dings, no nothing. Everything here is tightened up. This strut's also adjusted equally on both sides. Alright guys, so the front brake is gone. Removed it. Alright, so earlier in the video I told you I hit this side of the car really bad on a curb, and so it damaged something. We're gonna go find out here in a minute. Not exactly sure what it damaged, but I checked the brake disc for this side, and one thing I did notice was, which is not a huge huge thing, but the top side is a little bit lower than the bottom side, and that was the back side. So the back side was, I guess, I don't know, I don't think that's a big deal, but for the most part, nothing's bent here. I made sure it looked exactly the same. I made sure those pistons are nice and lubed. Took them out, looked at them. They should be good to reuse again. For the most part, we're gonna go ahead and check this rotor to make sure it's not like damaged. So I think the rotor is damaged, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't tell you when it's on the car, but definitely once I take it off the car, we can definitely take a better look at it and see if it's damaged, or if anything else is damaged. The reason why I say this is because when I hit the car, if you look, darkness is too dark, can't really see. Once I take the rotor off, you'll get a better look at what happened. Let me go ahead and get this rotor taken off so I can give you a better look of what happened. Alright guys, so it's nighttime, it's super late. It took me a while to get this bolt, you know, the bolts, the two bolts that hold in the rotor, the one down here and one down up there. It took me a while to get those out. It was stuck in there for some reason. I couldn't figure it out, but finally got it loose. I didn't strip them, and that's why I was so patient with it. It's because I didn't want to strip it. But for the most part, remember what I told you earlier in the video? I said that this part got hit. I don't know how. There's the lower arm down here, and there's a little piece that attached the lower arm to the upper arm. So I think that piece basically hit, and when it hit the rotor. Okay, and I can show you exactly, because my car was making a weird sound when I was slow, like when I come to a full stop. Right there. Super hard to see, but there it is. Right there. So making the brake pads make that sound and give me that horrible vibration. I'm not 100% sure if this will fix my problem, but I think so. Alright guys, this is what we're looking like. The new rotors is inside. Braking got done. Looks pretty clean. I also lowered the suspension on the front and the back. I'm almost rubbing just a little bit. Alright guys, that's gonna sum up the video, man. That's the end of it for today. For the most part, man, thumbs up if you like the wheels, if you like the calipers, if you like what I did. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment if you want me to do some more stuff in regards to the car. Or if you just want me to vlog overall, man, because I miss vlogging, man. I miss like just putting up the camera and just like, you know what I'm saying, going at it, recording, editing. I love that stuff. Love it. I just feel like the reason why I don't post a lot like I want to is because I don't have, like, I feel like I don't have content when I just need to, I need to figure out how to like make everything I do content. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna start posting videos of me playing my PC game, Modern Warfare. Who knows? Might do some gameplays in there too, you know what I'm saying? I might do everything with this YouTube channel, man. It's the life of road. You're gonna get everything. Everything. For the most part, guys, this is gonna sum it up. Thanks for watching. Keep supporting. Keep watching my videos. You know what I'm saying? One day, big things are gonna happen. One day, big things are gonna happen. We're gonna blow up like a freaking balloon. Alright guys, I'm out.